strong immune system. And I think it's the kind of brutal randomness that makes you think in terms of fate and in terms of guilt. And the survivor's guilt that anyone still alive with HIV is burdened with. You know, I was hearing stories of people who, before the test, were certain that they had it and never even had it. Then the people who had the virus and made their wills, said goodbye to everyone, got ready, and they're still here. Then the people who didn't make it, who I couldn't interview, you know, what might have gone through their mind. And at a time when
you fucking idiot,
so many people in the world were so eager to jump in and tell them.
You were driving on the shoulder.
You're talking about very vulnerable people in so many cases who are primed, maybe unfortunately, to believe that.
Well, you're talking now about carrying someone else's story into this, you know, fiction book, and you said at one point, this project is undertaken with a great deal of ongoing thought and conversation and concern about the line between allyship and appropriation.
Yeah. You know, I'm a straight woman, and I'm writing about things I wasn't there for. But I felt like to do this, I needed to answer two questions for myself. And the first was, can I do this well? That's not for me to answer, but I felt like my answer to myself was, I think I can do it well if I research enough. And the second question was, is this stealing a voice from anyone in this community who would want to publish this kind of narrative, or do I have the opportunity with this to amplify those voices? And ultimately, my answer to that is the way publishing works. The more successful my book is, the more likely a publisher is to throw money behind a similar book in the future. And as I go around and talk about my book, I have the chance to recommend other narratives, first-person accounts, nonfiction books, as well as talking about the actual history of what happened. So there might be people who feel like they would not want a narrative coming from someone who wasn't there, but people who are interested in the fictional account, I've done my best.
Rebecca Mackay, the book is The Great Believers, a novel. It's just terrific. We'll have an excerpt from herenow.org. Rebecca, thank you.
Thank you so much.
By the way, also at herenow.org, you can see some of those YouTube videos she was speaking of the 1990 Act of Chicago protest. Just really something to see. Here Now. In just a few moments on Here and Now, a Chicago hotel joins the movement to protect their housekeepers by arming them with plant guns. That's coming up in 8 minutes. Stay with us. Support for KCUR comes from the Kansas City Art Institute, offering community art and design courses for all ages and all skill levels. New courses for adults start this month. Enrollment is online at kci.edu/art for everyone.
It's a really good feeling when you get rid of clutter. If you have an unwanted car, truck, boat, or other vehicle cluttering up your garage, imagine the good feeling you'll have donating it to the station. It can become your favorite programs. Turn your car into KCUR. Here's how. Go online and learn about our vehicle donation program at kcur.org/cars. Support for KCUR comes from Shawnee Mission Cancer Center, now the region's only certified member of MD Anderson Cancer Network, a program of MD Anderson Cancer Center. More information is online at ahigherstandard.com. At 12:33, it's 87 and mostly sunny in Kansas City with a high expected today to reach 95.
Funding for Here and Now comes from the listeners of WDUR Boston, where the program is produced, and your NPR station. From Geico, offering motorcycle and RV insurance. More information available on motorcycle and RV insurance at geico.com or 1-800-947-AUTO. And Staples, with printers, printer ink, and toner cartridges for home and business, and in-store print shops for customized presentations, booklets, and manuals, in-store and online. Staples.
This is Here and Now from NPR and WBUR. I'm Jeremy Hobson. The Trump administration has softened its plans to crack down on Chinese investment in the U.S. today, deciding to update existing laws instead of issuing stricter limits through executive action. It's part of the administration's effort to pressure China to change its economic and trade policies and to protect American-made technology. Here's Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin this morning on CNBC.
I don't expect this to have any significant economic impact on the overall economy. We have a very large, open investment policy. Again, passive investments are welcome. We're talking about a small part of the economy that's critical technology, critical infrastructure that we intend to protect.
Joining us now is NPR White House correspondent Scott Horsley. And Scott, first, why this reversal from the administration? Did the president see the stock market dropping yesterday and change course?
Well, Jeremy, there's been sort of a tug-of-war going on between the kind of good cops in the administration, and Secretary Mnuchin would be in that camp, and the bad cop, more hardline trade advisors like Peter Navarro. And it seems in this case the good cops have prevailed, at least for the moment, although the White House insists that they are not going easy on China, that this is still an effective way to confront what the administration sees as China's unfair acquisition of U.S. high-tech know-how.
But they're going easier than they were going yesterday.
They had certainly floated the idea, or factions within the administration had floated the idea that there would be a more sweeping crackdown on China's investment in the United States. When the president first talked about this back in March, it looked as if he were calling for some sort of across-the-board limit on China's investment in U.S. technology firms. And just as recently as this week, there had been suggestions of something more sweeping. But as I say, there's been a tug-of-war that has played out very much in public. And some of the stock market gyrations you've talked about, I think, have reflected the uncertainty of which way the administration is going to go here.
Even today, a lot of volatility in the stock market. Now, the changes that are to come involve giving more power to the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States. What can you tell us about that?
This is an existing committee that's been around for a long time, and it looks at, on a case-by-case basis, when China wants to make an investment in the United States. It has blackballed certain past investments. There was an effort at one point by a Chinese firm to buy Unical and CFIUS